Hey weirdos, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you're having an amazing start to your day, middle of your day, end of your day. My nails are naked, prepped, and ready to go. If you want to see how I prep my nails, I will leave that up in the cards for you guys. I got this massive PR package from Beyond Polish. Thank you so much to Beyond Polish for sending this stuff over. They have some new products from Gelish they wanted me to try out, and I'm super excited. I have not tried any Gelish products in what feels like forever, so I was really kind of curious to see how these products performed, how they play with each other, if it's something I think you guys might be into. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna show you all the stuffs that they sent over: dip powder, dip liquids, gel polish, gel base and top coat. I'm gonna use literally everything. It's gonna be a whole Gelish manicure. No, this is not sponsored. I'm not being paid to do any of this. I really like Beyond Polish. I've gotten a lot of products from them. I find that you can get very professional grade products without a license. I'm not a licensed nail tech, for those of you who may not know. Hi, I'm Marlakrishelp. I don't have a license to do nails. I'm a DIYer, probably like most of you guys are. So I just like to share my experience, share some techniques that I've learned, some products that I've discovered, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do an entire Gelish manicure, getting right into it. As you can see, the base does have a very nice stopper in it. I was super excited to try this base. It is a decent sized bottle. For comparison purposes, here's the McCart Dippies that I like to use. Same size bottle, technically, same amount of product, which I love. I love a good, heavy bottle of product. It's not a knockover risk for me. The top coat, I was a little sad about because it arrived super snot-like. I did reach out to Beyond Polish, and the rep there was very sweet, very kind. She's like, I got you. I'm going to send a replacement right away so you can try it and really try it and not have a snotty situation. So I won't be able to try the top coat out today, but they did, as I mentioned, send over their gel base and gel top. So at least I can go ahead and use that. So I'm going to start off with this very light beigey nude color, and I'm going to do 3 nails in this color. And what I noticed first thing off the bat with this dip powder, we'll talk about the base in a sec, but the dip powder, super soft, nicely pigmented, went on pretty easily. I didn't have any issues with this whatsoever. The base coat, nice medium consistency, actually really like it. I would absolutely use this again. It didn't have an obnoxious odor that I could notice. And I know that's one of the first questions y'all want to ask is, will this cause dip flu? I wish I could answer that for you. I honestly don't know. These liquids affect everybody so differently. I'm fortunate enough to not be bothered with dip flu. I use dip products all different. You guys know. I use everything all the time. And I don't really have any issues with dip flu. If you are prone to dip flu, there are some viable options. I personally know of, there might be more, 2 companies that have low odor dip liquids that I have tried and I have liked. Sparkle & Co. is one of them. Sundara Nails is another. They both have a low odor system. However, that being said, the low odor or low scent dip top coats I have found to just not work great for me. And I have found from other people's opinions that kind of is a thing across the board. The dip top coat that is low odor takes forever to dry. It doesn't dry as glossy. So if that's a concern for you, my best recommendation for dip flu would be grab yourself a low odor dip base. You can use any activator you want. Activator is not the cause of dip flu. It's the resin, the glue, the base, and the top coat. That's all the same thing. That's what it is. So use the low odor base, any activator, and then a gel top coat, and that should keep your dip flu symptoms at bay. For those of you that have suffered with dip flu, please weigh in down below in the comments. Let me know and let everyone else who's hanging out here know what you have used that has worked for you, because I'm sure there are so many other options that I just haven't tried yet. So if you have a viable solution or a company that you've tried that has worked really well for you, drop a comment down below so others can heed your advice and find something that might work for them as well. Considering my opinion is completely useless because I don't have dip flu. I realize how lucky I am. I know. but leave your info down below so we can help out some other weirdos who may be having some other dip flu issues. So I went ahead and got that color on 2 nails. I apologize for the lie. I'm doing 2 nails in the nude, and 3. Do I know math? It's so early, y'all. 3 nails in the blue. Yes, it is early. My kiddos are back to school, and that means I am up at the literal ass crack of dawn. My little one is on her bus at 6:20 in the morning, so I'm up at 5:30 in the morning now, and I am not a morning person. I'm caffeinated. Not enough, though. Anyway, moving on to dip things. This blue literally has my whole entire heart. I am shooketh. I'm shooketh with this blue. I'm literally in love. If you have been looking for a nice, rich, deep, almost navy blue, this might be your girl. I think the pigment on this is absolutely beautiful. It applied like a dream. It's not overly heavy, but the depth of color is seriously so stunning. I'm obsessed with this navy blue. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 full dips into the blue on the 3 nails. So here's the thing though with the Gelish, they call it an express. And basically what it means is this product, this dip powder, this dip base, the combination of the two does not require an activator to cure. I know, you know, what? I don't need an activator. We're going to test this theory a little bit. I'm going to do a clear cap. But before I do the clear cap, because I'm not using a Gelish Clear, they didn't send over a clear, I'm going to use Modelones Clear, which I've been loving lately. We'll talk about that here in a bit. But I'm not going to activate this. I'm going to sit and let it just be for a few minutes after I get my 2 dips on. And then we're going to see if it's activated. I remember doing this a while ago. And to the best of my knowledge, it did harden and activate itself, but the top coat acted funny because you need an activator for the top coat. I've learned since doing that video, what was it, like 2 years ago, that of course you need an activator to cure the top coat, but as far as curing your dip powder, you don't need an activator for this at all. And I'm going to show you that here in a minute. So check this out. These are activated. Totally hard, ready to file, but I like the strength of a clear acrylic or a clear dip powder over my color. Just protects it when I file and buff and gives it extra strength. So I'm going to go ahead and do my clear cap. I had no issues. One would think that if the nails are already activated, I would have a problem doing another coat on top, but I had 0 issues. So now I'm going to go ahead and activate the clear. That's really the only thing I needed to activate since the colored powder was already hardened. And I'm only going to apply 1 coat of this since it's only 1 layer I need to activate. I had 0 issues filing these whatsoever. I'm going to file and buff off camera, but I will leave my whole filing and buffing and shaping routine up in the cards in case you want to see how I do that. And when I come back, we're going to do a little bitty bit of some floral nail art. Super easy. So as mentioned, I did all my filing, shaping, buffing. These are looking absolutely beautiful. I was about to leave them just like this and leave them matte, and they would be absolutely perfect. But I really wanted to try out their gel polish formula because I've never used a Gelish gel polish before. A Gelish gel polish. Yeah, I got that right. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my nail art palette. I'll leave, as mentioned, everything linked down below in case you guys are curious about that. These are super cheap on Amazon. I'm going to shake up the gel polish a little bit just because who knows how long it's been sitting. I'm going to study this bottle as if I'm taking an exam on it later. I could not find the name of it anywhere. I did check out the ingredients, and from what I can see, this does contain dihema. If you have a HEMA sensitivity, dihema, from what I know, is a safer form of HEMA, so it shouldn't cause a reaction. But of course, with any new product that you might try out, you want to exercise some caution and do a patch test. Keep an eye on your skin. If it's itchy or getting red or inflamed or flaky, discontinue, remove it, don't use it again. So I grabbed my dotting tool and I'm just going to do some very simple dot flowers. That is it. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm going to do this on the two accent nails, the two neutral pinky nude colored nails. And then I'm going to talk to you about their gel base and gel top coat. So I went ahead and did the cute little flowers on both nails, and now we're going to get into the base and top coat. So if you're going to use a gel top coat, I would highly recommend using a gel base underneath it. Gel top coat has a tendency to want to peel. It needs something with texture to kind of grab onto, and I know we all tend to buff the crap out of our dip powder nails, which is fine. You want to buff? Buff. Who am I to tell you not to? But you may result in some gel polish peeling problems. So a gel base could really help prevent against that. Went ahead and used the gel base coat, gave that a 1-minute cure. Now I'm going to go in with the gel top coat. And the top coat, I really like. I wasn't sure I was going to. I remember using this product years and years ago, and I was not a fan of the consistency. It's very thin, but because it is so thin, it levels itself so beautifully. These were so glossy and so smooth. I really like this top coat. If you are a fan of a very thin, non-textured gel top coat, these are not plasticky or rubbery at all. Very smooth, very glossy, very easy to use. They do have a tack on them when they cure. It is not a no wipe. So I'm just taking a little bit of my swipe solution. You can use rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to take off that tacky layer, and they came out literally so perfect. I was so happy with the way these came out. I love them. Thank you again to Beyond Polish for sending this over to me to try out. I'm so glad I did. I really did enjoy using the Gelish system. Hopefully I'll get to use the top coat, the dip top coat at some point. If I do, I will film it for you guys and report back on that. But this is the finished look. You guys will have to let me know what you think down below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today and spending a little bit of your time with me. I appreciate you. Have a day that's as beautiful as you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.